Downtown LA and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Daniel Murphy. He's the second out of the opening frame.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Just underway here in Southern California. Chases out of his zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Nationals gone in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dwight Messer becomes out number 2 this inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lambert. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side, punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Kershaw is a guy who's aged like a fine wine over the course of his career. He's not the type to overwhelm you with velocity, but he makes up for it with pinpoint command and movement.
You know, I have this theory, Matt, that all the great ones, they're not the same pitcher on the way out as the way in. Some of your good ones, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, guys that threw 98 to 100. They didn't throw 98 to 100 towards the end of their careers, but like this guy's done, he's learned how to pitch and not throw.
Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Left fielder, Shane Lambert.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Shane Lambert. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here's Corey Seager, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Right fielder,
And now is Yasiel Puig, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6. Turner has it. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
From the stretch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. On the line, that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Russell Martin now, and that's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Seager on third. Peterson over at second. Martin at first. 1 gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This is what fires me up. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's D. Gordon now. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Scherzer comes set. 0-1 on its way. Down the first baseline. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. We've played 2 full. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Kareem Higgin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Max Scherzer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Dwight Messer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Messer on at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. Revere has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there he goes towards second. Hits this one hard the other way. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Revere back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Peterson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. At the plate, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Messer is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tough slider down low for a strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Way outside. 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Seager scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike 1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Joc Pederson.
Stepping into the box, Joc Pederson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Russell Martin. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Missed with a slider. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit out towards second. Murphy with a dive. He goes to first, It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A fastball right over the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Anthony Rendon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Shane Lambert. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Kershaw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swinging a looper to left. Lambert moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Dwight Messer.
Now to the plate, Dwight Messer. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, Kareem Higgin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hosmer leads off second with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 15, Kyle Seager.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. Gone! Jock Peterson early going as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin now.
Martin.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ben Revere. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Tanner Roark gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tanner Roark.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kershaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's Dee Gordon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch flipped out the other way toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
A bare hand for 1. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for LA, but they're in front 4-0. So Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty B, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Row, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump started.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Digging in, Shane Lambert. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Here's Corey Seager, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lambert on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. In now is Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager singled home a run in his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A pause, and the 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Peterson.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Puig stands at second with 2 gone. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Striding into the box, Russell Martin is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. In now for Washington, Kareem Higgins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
Edwin Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Left side of the infield into the shift. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Ben Revere. as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Last strike now for the Nats. Hit back up the middle. Seager is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 4 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. The Nationals, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.